Good evening, night of wherever we are, time travel, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We're back with another video. And I know this video is going to be weird, different, not in our normal ways of things. And I kind of want to make this video because I have the same issues with the series that we're about to react to. As you guys see down in the comment section down below, I mean not the comment section, as you guys see the title, me reacting to G.I Gio video on The Flash. Season 5 is the most hated season. I agree. Season 5. Okay, let me start by saying I love the Arrowverse. Nanny, what are you talking? Okay, and people who've been a part of the channel and a part of the YouTube series, part of the channel and being part of Twitch, knows I like my superheroes. Where the MCU has great movies, DC has their superhero shows. I love the superhero shows. For DC, I don't like their DC superhero movies. Again, I haven't watched and disclaimer, I haven't watched the recent Batman movie, but I am planning on watching it, and along with the Flash movie that's coming out, along with the Black Adam movie. And as you guys can tell, I have my Superman bobblehead. I also have a Flash cup and my Flash pants. And as you guys can tell, Flash is my favorite male superhero out of the DC universe. Flash is my favorite male superhero, and Supergirl is my favorite female superhero. So when I saw CW doing the superhero shows, my eyes were glossed. They made a show about my favorite both of my favorite DC superheroes. I'm gonna love it. That I loved it my first time watching it. My second time watching it, I see the flaws. Definitely when it comes to The Flash. And The Flash Season 5. Unfortunately, yeah. Season 5, yeah, I do not like Season 5. But when it comes to the seasons that I didn't fully watch, definitely didn't fully watch the first time and couldn't stomach watching it the second time, it was Season 7. But today we're going to be reacting to Gio's video on The Flash Season 5 and why it's one of the most hated seasons out there. Because it kind of is. And yeah, it kind of is. So buckle up, guys. If you guys do like the Arrowverse and everything like that, let me know down in the comment section down below what you guys like about it, what you guys don't like about it. Just let me know down in the comment section down below. Also, I want to throw out there, we got new merch. As you guys see, we have new stuff. We have a snapback and I believe 2 new jackets. I don't remember at the time of recording this when I'm putting up the pictures right here right now. During edits, I will remember it. But we have new merch. But anyways, Editor Corn, if you can find something, play my shit. So, as I said, we're going to be reacting to this, and again, yeah, we're just going to be reacting to this because I think it. I haven't watched. I only watched the first minute and 42 seconds of it, but I haven't watched it all the way through. So let's hop on into it. But I have seen one of his other videos on the Flash. On the Flash. So let's just hop into it.
Asking all my videos, why is this? What missteps did our little runner make to mark Flash Season 5 most hated season? But as usual, bad, good, blah blah blah, tomatoes down here, blah blah blah, you should know. But if you don't get it, then that means you must be new around here. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe and turn on notifications.
His link's going to be down in the description down below, as always with when I react to other people's stuff on the channel.
Algorithm and even help me make this my favorite topic. And yes, that was an ad. Shut the fuck. Okay, so quick overview for those of you that don't know. Flash Season 5 pretty much takes place immediately where Season 4 left off. When we found out that the speedster that has been secretly following and helping Team Flash is Barry and Iris' daughter from the future, Nora. We find out later that she went to the past and Barry never came back. Crisis. So Nora never got to know her father, and has come back to learn more about him. However, her fingering on the timeline led to the metahuman surgeon Cicada show up earlier than what it was supposed to. Now it's up to Team Flash to find out who Cicada is and stop the Obviously there's more, but again, this is just a brief overview. And you know what? On paper, this doesn't sound like a bad idea. For example, one thing that I found myself instantly liking about this season from the start was the character of Nora. Maybe it's just me, but I like seeing kids and just the next generation. As when done well, it can really add more depth to their mentors. Think of any version of that with Robin. For the most part, Robin is used to complement his character rather than holding him back. So my favorite moment with Nora this season is when she interacts with Barry, as she puts him in a new position that forces him to think differently than how he normally would, and to look at things from a perspective of a father. Best example of this is seen in episode 2. Here Barry trying to teach Nora the finer points of being speedster, but the lessons aren't exactly thinking. Now, not like Barry hasn't helped people hone their powers before. Characters like Ollie and Jesse have all trained with Barry. Obviously, they have training other speedsters. He knows that Nora needs to understand the basics in order to be effective. However, at the same time, Barry is Nora's hero. He's this larger-than-life character. So in order for her to understand why she needs the basics, Barry has to think outside the box. And he does this by humanizing himself, showing Nora that at some point you need to learn the basics, and that foundation should help them become more effective out in the field. Nora throughout most of the season adds to Barry's character rather than taking away from him. And the two end up growing.
It really does. And at the start of this video, I basically kind of just trashed, like I said that season 5 and season 7 are one of the two episodes that I hate, but I got through season 5 because moments like these, season 5 had their moments of being an actual good show. And when I say moments, I mean it lightly.
To be honest, for the most part, the characters aren't done well this season. There's a side plot about Caitlin and her past with her father, and that's done well enough. It connects the themes of family for the season. It gives Caitlin secret route, something people early on. And it doesn't distract from the main plot. Iris is actually being fucking important for once, and if her need to reconnect with Nora after finding out that in the future she suppressed Nora's powers adds a little bit of depth to Iris, something that the character desperately needed. The tone of this season is also much better balanced than what it was in season 3 and 4. While I do like both those seasons, it's hard to deny that tonally, season 3 got way too dark and serious, and season 4 overcorrected that problem with a bunch of funny jokes.
You actually did too.
Not too much. Some.
Here's the humor and the more serious moments do strike a balance, and one never really honestly, there's not much else good about this season. Remember what I said earlier, that on paper, this season doesn't sound like a bad idea? Well, on paper, it doesn't. But execution, dear Christ, does this season make my soul empty. Season 5 suffers from 3 major problems that all...
For people who don't understand, he said it actually earlier in the... This is after Crisis of the Infinite Earth. So after all the Paragons got together, yada yada yada, and they've got... By the way, I should probably mention spoilers. Yeah, spoilers. Yeah, editor corn. Just somewhere in the beginning before I start reacting to this video, can you put in a spoiler warning, please? Like, something to help me out here, because if I don't put in a spoiler warning, I'm gonna get annihilated on YouTube. So please, thank you. I love you. Like, I'm technically saying I love myself, which is a big. Anyways, anyways, this takes place after the Crisis of the Infinite Earths that took place during season 4 of The Flash, and after season 7 of the Arrowverse of the Arrow. I don't remember what season of Supergirl, and I don't remember what season of DC Legends of Tomorrow. Or did they even put... No, they put... Did they put DC Legends of Tomorrow for the Crisis of the Infinite Earths? I don't think they did. That sucks! Anyways. But yes, as those 3 seasons... as those 3 shows, it showed over the course of time the Crisis of the Infinite Earths. And after the Crisis of the Infinite Earths, they made slight remarks of the multiverse, but they never really talked about it in depth. Never really did. But anyways, yes, let's just boom.
Pacing, villains, and character motivations. Let's start off with talking about the pacing. Season 5 feels...
I cannot wait for him to get to the character motivations, because this is where I started hating Iris. That's a lie. I started hating Iris in season 4. But this is where I like Iris got on my fucking characters I hate in the show. And Iris can stay over there. Even now. Even in season 8. Iris can stay over there. She can stay in the damn Still Force for all the fuck I can care.
long, and I mean painfully long. Plotlines and story beats are stretched out to the point where you begin to believe you're traveling back in time because of the repetition. For example, you find out in episode 8 that Nora is working with the person Flash, and that alone is a very interesting twist. The thought of the daughter of the Flash working with the Flash's greatest villain is a cool concept.
Right?
It creates initial investment because you want to see how Barry reacts to this revelation. The problem is that the secret takes 8 more episodes to come to light. And at that point, many people have already lost interest. Now, what about season 1, the Reverse Flash? It took even longer for Barry to find out his identity. So why does season 1 get a pass and not season 5? Well, the difference is that in season 1, Barry was involved in the investigation. Yes, it started off with...
Yeah, season 1. Okay, so season 1, when Barry figured out that Joe had a suspicion that Eobard Thawne, aka Harrison Wells, was the Reverse Flash and who killed his mother. And then Barry figured it out, and I mean, the pacing with that, yeah, was kind of long, like in season 5, but there was a meaning for it, because if Barry figured out who Eobard Thawne was and who Harrison Wells was at the beginning, Barry would not be at the point that he is at in season 2 of The Flash. There was a purpose for Barry to not figure out at the time that Joe did. Also, Eobard Thawne is careful, sneaky, and patient. If you guys don't know, at the beginning of season 1, Eobard Thawne traveled back in time to kill Barry because Eobard Thawne figured out who Barry was. So Eobard Thawne went back in time to kill Barry because he fucking hates Barry because of what he did. And if you guys haven't watched Armageddon, then that's for a different video. Goes back in time to talk to him to kill Barry, but future Barry saves little Barry, and instead of killing Barry, he kills Barry's mother. When he does that, he tries traveling back to the future. Didn't have enough speed. So he waited 15 years. This man waited 15 years to start Star Labs, to create the particle accelerator, to explode the particle accelerator, and to make Barry get struck by lightning, putting Barry in a 9-month coma, and then teaching Barry how to become the Flash. So that way, when Barry runs, Eobard Thawne can siphon the speed off of Barry, so Eobard Thawne can go back to the future. Well, it didn't work out that way because Team Flash figures out who Eobard Thawne was, aka Harrison Wells, at, I want to say, midpoint of the season 1, maybe a little bit after. But Barry didn't need to figure that out, because if he figured that out before the midway point of it, then Barry wouldn't have been at the point of where he's at. As you guys seen, as soon as Joe told Barry that the man who kills his mother was Harrison Wells, aka Eobard Thawne, Barry, that next episode, Barry was not listening to Harrison Wells because Barry knew. So there was moments where Harrison Wells, in his own corrupted and evil way, was teaching Barry, and Barry wouldn't listen. But Joe sat him down and told him, "Hey, we're working through this. We cannot let him expect that we are onto him, because Joe knows at this moment in time, this man's been patient for 15 years. He has articulated everything. So Joe was like, we need to take a chill pill here. Okay, Barry? You need to like him. I know it's hard, but that's what you need to do to get him off our trail." There was a reason why Barry didn't figure out that Harrison Wells was the Eobard Thawne. Then, later on, as you guys could guess, we figure it out. Boom, boom, boom. And then season 2 happens, and Barry's a more quote-unquote okay superhero in season 2, I guess, if you really want to think about it. But yeah. Anyways, back to the video.
But Barry eventually came on board to help put the pieces together. So by the end, between Barry and Thawne, one trying to dig up evidence and the other trying to bury it, and both needing to make sure that they don't get caught by the other. You know what? There's nothing like this. You know who has who else for this season? Sherlock.
Sherlock, L-O-Q-U-E, Sherlock.
Whatever. Is the one investigating. And while I like Sherlock, shut up. We don't get to see a lot of his work, except for characters getting mad at him for investigating Nora in the first place.
So all I need you to tell me right now while you're investigating. Careful with your gun. I'm gonna take notes like everyone else.
Sure, there's a little bit of cat and mouse between the two. Without Barry's
I don't like Iris.
doesn't provide the same
I don't.
that we got in season 1. We're also convincing the character to say he shouldn't be investigating Nora in the first place, or likable. The other big thing that hurts the pacing has to do I'm not even gonna dance around it. Cicada is horrible. This has to be the worst execution of a Flash villain I have ever seen. He never feels like a threat or someone to worry about, and it's not because he's in a speed suit. I need to make that point very clear. Say what you want about season 4. The Thinker felt like a legitimate threat. He challenged Barry on a mental level.
Really did.
And still worked.
And Barry and the Thinker basically played mental chess, which when a enemy or villain in a superhero show makes the superhero play mental chess with them, it makes me way too excited.
Cicada. Fucking sucks. It's not like Cicada couldn't work. The show could have used this opportunity that Barry used more of his CSI skills to figure out his identity. And through the investigation, Barry discovers the connection between Nora and Paul. However, the way the show writes Cicada is what really hurts the business. And also, mid-season finale, here Team Flash and Cicada sustains through the battle of Saturn to avoid all their powers at a raised price. Now, if you haven't seen the show, Cisco is a superhero Team 5. He created portals called bridges to instantly go anywhere on Earth or a different Earth. So, does Cisco reach the dagger to a different planet or maybe even a different universe? No, he reaches it just outside the Earth's atmosphere. Are you kidding me? He could have reached the dagger to a different Earth or a dead Earth for a guaranteed victory.
There's one issue with that. The multiverse is wait a second. Is the Infinite Earth done? Hold up. Brief transmission. So, before you guys be like, Corn, actually, you're wrong. It happened in season 6. I'm sorry, it did happen in season 6. My timeline and comprehension of... Yes, I was wrong, okay? I'm sorry. Yes, Cisco could have breached it to somewhere else. It happened in season 6. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
I mean, it's not like I haven't done it before. But maybe I'm being too hard. I mean, how many times did Cicada escape this Team Flash's unbelievable stupidity? God damn it! This is the problem with Cicada. You have to make your characters dumber in order to have your villain be threatening. Guess what? They are good villains. Seriously, Cicada could have been caught so many times that Team Flash had just one pair of metacuffs. And what makes it worse is that after we finally wrap up our problems with Cicada, and it seems like we're going to have the main focus put onto the Reverse Flash and his relationship with Nora, guess what? We get a second Cicada. Oh. And you know what? That still isn't what I believe to be the biggest sin of this season. Trust me, these are all sins. There are special spots in hell for what they did. But, in my opinion, the biggest sin
Oh, yes.
I think is the way they handle character relations. Now, at this point, I'm going to have to explain myself a little bit better, so hear me. This season, when it comes to Reverse Flash plotline in particular, in order to make it work, the writers ended up giving characters motivations that, in context with what they know about the Reverse Flash, makes no sense. For example, remember earlier when I said for the most part I liked Nora this season? Well, here's what they hate her. So let's say if Nora finds out that Thorn isn't Barry's mom, her grandmother, and stops working with her because of this revelation. But after one episode, when Nora learns to believe that some villains can be redeemed, she goes back to her. This is stupid. I'm sorry, get the sentiment of what they're trying to do. Nora was there for Nora when she needed help with her powers and double. But the problem is, it's Eobard Thawne. Nora tries to justify motivations of the villain Weather Witch. They captured her earlier in the season, and now on trial, she seems very remorseful for her crimes, and she wanted to change. Nora didn't give her this chance, and she ended up going back to her life of crime. However, the problem comparing Weather Witch to the Reverse Flash is that while one created, at the most part, just some property damage, the other killed many people, including your grandmother, in cold blood. We as an audience have seen what Dawn has done, and it makes it hard to get behind Nora in this dumb decision.
I understand. Coming back to me too. I do. I can understand going to Thorn to learn how to do it, but you can't go back.
That is just strike one. The next piece of character is after King Flash finds out that Nora is working with him. Barry, in the most logical decision he has made in the season, brings Nora back to the future and tells her to never come back. Iris, for some reason, gets pissed at this and tries to justify Nora working with Dawn.
And she explained why.
I'm gonna stop it again because this acting by Grant Gustin made me love this man. Even these moments like these, and this one, Supergirl, Arrow, made me love Grant, Melissa, Stephen Amell. Oh, so much. I love these actors and how they can portray their characters. But the big issue with it isn't them. It's the writing. I just have to say it. It's a big thing.
Maybe if you're feeling differently, Barry, is why we should have made this decision together.
Yes, you heard me right.
This is why Iris is in my least favorite characters, not just in the Flash, in the Arrowverse. I hate Iris West. I do. Big time. And I'm not taking it back. I don't care if she redeems herself in season at the end of season 8 or in the last season 9. I don't care. That moment is where I'm like, Iris, you need to go home. Leave Team Flash, leave Barry, go home, and continue being a damn reporter and get your nose out of things.
Barry's own wife is defending the man that caused the death of her ex-fiancé and who straight up killed her current husband.
That's right! That's right! Eddie Thawne in season 1 killed himself because to stop Eobard Thawne. I hate Iris. Iris? Iris.
No matter what the reason is, the fact that the writers tried to make her put any kind of blame on Barry and make him out to be the bad guy for leaving Nora in the future left a permanent bad taste in my mouth for this character. What makes it worse
Thank you!
Barry eventually goes along with it. Your ears aren't anxious on me. Barry Allen starts to trust Eobard Thawne with his own daughter, Nora. The man that killed his mother, causing his father to go to jail, and has said multiple times his goal is to make Barry's life miserable. That is strike 2. But the worst part of it all, the absolute worst part of it all is, you know what? No. Yes. Take a wild guess what is going to happen. help himself out and end up screwing the Allens over?
Vaughn is manipulating her.
He's on death row, Barry. How is he manipulating her?
I fucking hate that sentence. I hate that sentence. You know how much I fucking hate that sentence? I hate it so much that let's just listen to what the worst character in the entire show says again.
He's on death row, Barry. How is he manipulating her?
He's on death row, Barry. How is he manipulating? Iris, you of all people should understand that Thawne should not be given an inch or he will run into the future. Ha! Jokes. Hey, that was that was a speedster joke. Manipulation can work in many ways. And how Thawne manipulates Nora is one of Thawne's powerfulest weapons he uses in The Flash. It's not his speed, it's his words. That's how, Iris, you dumb, stupid. I'm gonna just.
So if you get rid of the dagger, it disappears in the future.
It gets out of hands. Reverse time that.
It's true. The only person he ever helps is himself.
Wow. Who would have guessed? There's that inch. We gave him a future. Wait, they actually.
No fucking shit. Seriously, everyone's on this. No one believed they would redeem Thawne. So it just makes the entire Allen bloodline seem like a bunch of idiots. There are prisoners in Arkham Asylum that have better decision-making skills than these three idiots. I cannot forgive the show for that. These characters have no real motivation to trust Thawne. He has done so many evil acts, I'm pretty sure he has his own plot of land in hell for when he arrives. When the audience doesn't see character motivations as believable, it creates a disconnect and only serves in making the characters look dumber. Today I'm surprised why this is the most hated season. At least season 6, it started off strong and then followed the finish. Season 5 starts okay, but never picks up. The pacing is way too slow. The villains suck, and they give character motivation that don't fit with their characters. In order for this season to work the way the writers wanted, they had to make Barry, Cisco, Nora, and Iris dumber. When you're writing a story, plot should be written around the character, not the other way around. Otherwise, you get moments that feel out of place and unearned. There's more too. I didn't even mention how Nora kept fucking the timeline in episode 14. She reversed the time 52 times. And the show has to break so many rules to make it work. Why isn't the Speed Force pissed? They don't exactly enjoy people messing with the timeline. And where are the time rates who were in episode 8? Because you were time traveling. I can go on and on. I can go on. But if I have to talk about this season for one more second, I'm going to try and erase myself from the timeline. I still hate season 6 more for my own personal reasons, but I understand why people think this season is the worst. It looks good on paper, but in execution, The Flash 5 is understandably the most hated season.
Which way is that?
And that would do it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know there's still like 17 minutes. Oh, not 17 minutes. There's still like probably a minute or two left, but it's probably just going to be him talking about other stuff. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I hate season 5. All rewatching season 5. Made me more mad at Iris than I have ever been mad at someone. Yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. G.I Gio's YouTube channel is going to be in the description down below if you guys want to hear and talk and stuff about the Arrowverse or any other superhero stuff. He does a lot of that stuff over there. I love his videos. He does a great job with them. That one. And there's also going to be a link to my merch store down in the description down below, because we got new merch. New merch drop has been dropped, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. Also, we still have some old merch. We also the new merch that's been dropped has my new Twitch name on it, Cornelius the Time Lord. And yeah, I think that's about it. And I just want you guys to go off knowing why I hate Iris in this season. So Editor Cord, if you can, put this at the end of this video. But anyways, guys, I love you guys. You guys are amazing, wonderful people. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay classy, my friends.
You took our daughter back to the future?
I didn't have any other choice.
It's we, Barry. We. She's our daughter, not just yours.
I know that.
But you left her there anyway?
I can't trust her, Iris. That puts all of us in danger.
That's how you feel, Barry. What about asking how I feel?
I didn't think I had to.
Of course you didn't. Of course you didn't, Barry. You always see one way through a problem, and damn what I think.
Wait, what the hell does that mean?
You know, we have been through so much crap. We have been through so much therapy, and you are still making decisions based on your emotions.
Because I'm right this time.
Flashpoint? Going to the Speed Force and leaving me, were you right those times too?
You think I wanted to do this? That this was easy? Seeing Nora, looking at me, asking for forgiveness, knowing that it might be the last time I ever see her?
What about the last time that I get to see her, Barry? I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye.
Damn it, Iris, she lied to us for months!
And she explained why.
That she was working with Dawn? That doesn't bother you.
No, it doesn't.
Maybe if he killed your mother in front of you, you'd feel differently.
Maybe you feeling differently, Barry, is why we should have made this decision together. She just wanted to meet you, Barry. The father that she never knew, and there is one person who could teach her how to do that. Is it really so hard to understand why she would go to him?
It doesn't matter if I understand it. Thawne is manipulating her.
He's on death row, Barry. How is he manipulating her?
You know, if this were anybody else, you'd back me. But because it's Nora, because it's our daughter, the person who finally stopped hating you, you refuse to see how dangerous this is. You talk about making decisions based on emotion. Look in the mirror.
And this is why I hate Iris West.